could make one game, Daryl, what would it be?
If I could make a game,
Yeah.
it would have to be an RPG,
What kind of RPG?
not fantasy.
Let's get
not
details,
sci-fi,
bud. Details.
If I could make a game, I gotta have a lot of thought in this.
What are you talking about? No, you just spit out.
No, it would.
I'd make an anime game.
It would. Yeah, it would. It would have to be fantasy.
I'd make an anime booby game. Lots of booby.
With lots of
I'm
boobies.
kidding.
With like black thigh high stuff, and as people run, they can see the underwear.
Oh yeah.
You sick
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah. No, I would not make. Probably make an anime game for sure, but I wouldn't make like one that objectifies women right out the back much.
Well, we would
Look,
have
it's
to
anime.
Make,
Anime objectifies women by default, so
we would have to make one character sexually wanting.
You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
Anyways, look,
Anyways.
all I'm saying, man, and all I'm saying is the game that I would make would be something like based off Mrs. Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. It would be pretty sweet.
Nice.
Actually, I was thinking about the game I would like to build. There's a combination of various RPGs I played in my youth that I think would combine super well.
Ooh, like what?
I don't want to... Oh, it's Grandia, Xenogears, and Radiant Historia put together for a combat system would be pretty sweet.
Interesting.
Like, I've got a very clear picture of it in my head. Like, and I'd like to take it out and put it into a game, but all the effort, you know?
Yeah, that's one thing that we don't do good on is effort. We can't do effort really well.
Look, if I could get a whole bunch of people to help me and just pay them like 10 grand to build it, I'd do it.
If you had 10 grand lying around, yeah, totally.
Are you sure there's no other way to get the bugalo out?
Not unless your parents have thousands of helicopters at their disposal.
Well, actually,
too late. This is more fun.
Oh my
I
god,
have
he
exactly
does.
10 grand. Exactly
Okay,
10
Corey's
grand
bank
laying
account
around.
number is...
Who fuck? No, all I have is 10 grand. That's
enough,
clear out
that's
my
fine.
bank account.
That's fine. That's okay. If I were to make a game, it would be... A lot of people would say it's a Final Fantasy ripoff. Because
You don't even have to go further than that because I knew it would be.
my main thing, though, with my video game would be... I would want to bring the emotional side back. I don't know... It could be any style. It could be any characters. But I feel like with fantasy, you get more music and more orchestra, more heartfelt scenes and people and characters. I would want to make someone like you said before, like cry or angry or hate a character. Like I would want them so involved, you know?
And if I say no?
Do you even realize what your life means? Huh? Running off like that, putting yourself at risk? It's pretty goddamn stupid.
Well, I guess we're both disappointed with each other then.
What do you want from me?
Admit that you wanted to get rid of me the whole time.
Tommy knows this area.
Oh,
better
fuck
than...
that.
Well, I'm sorry. I trust him better than I trust myself.
Stop with the bullshit. What are you so afraid of? That I'm gonna end up like Sam? I can't get infected. I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
Well, we seem to be doing all right so far.
And now you'll be doing even better with Tommy.
Have you seen that the newest Final Fantasy creators making a diorama?
Yeah. We showed it in
It's freaking sweet.
we showed it in our previous videos. I can't remember which one though.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I want to try that out. Like not build it, but play it.
Like, that just sounds so unbelievably sweet, doesn't it?
It does. And just think though, people probably have the idea, but they're like, I could never fucking do it. And then who's your guy? What's his name? I don't remember.
Hironobu Sakaguchi.
Okay.
Oh, he's saying the next game could be his last.
Oh, that sucks.
Sakaguchi. No, Sakaguchi.
Well,
Oh, he is super old, so.
yeah, he's been doing games for the last 30 years.
Yeah, Sakaguchi's making a game with dioramas. I'm super excited. there's no reason for me not to be excited.
Too old for this shit. I'm not too old for this shit. You will not. We're not too old for this shit.
We're not too old for this shit.
We're not too old for this. Say it like you believe.
We're not too old for this shit.
Yeah.
We're not too old for this
I'm not gonna
shit.
buy a hemorrhoid cushion.
We're not too old for this shit. I'm too old for this shit.
But yeah, well, it's not surprising that both the games that we would pick to make would be RPGs. Don't get me wrong, I love racing games and fighting games and shooting games, but there comes a time where it's just, I don't know, laid out. We would want something challenging. We would want something involved.
I guess a little bit. You're correct in some ways, but I don't know, man.
And that's well, that's not talking trash. That's not talking trash on any of those games. Those games are still around for certain reasons, and that's awesome. But
RPG is all completely based on context, Daryl. So what context? No, look at me. Don't look down there. Look at me in the eyes. What context would your game be in? You're saying you want to create a game like Final Fantasy. So is this a fantasy game or is this a like Final Fantasy VII game, which is more like techno fantasy?
What
So,
the fuck is
does it
techno
have-
fantasy?
Yeah, I mean like more like Hexatech and like it has magic, but it also has like trains and cars and machine guns.
It would have to have techno fancy or whatever. Because I would want to keep the idea. I think the reason why 7 was so good, besides the story, was when you took the train, you went into the slums. You didn't relate to it, but it felt normal. It felt like this could really happen, type of situation.
No, no. There's no way any of that could happen.
Yeah, the kid's
No.
playing the game. He's like, "Hey,
I
my
liked it
grandma
because
could
I
live
was an
there."
edgelord when I was a teenager. It was super edgy. Objectively,
But
Final
so-
Fantasy VI and Final Fantasy X are better games. Objectively.
Objective.
Just throwing it out there.
But
Not Final Fantasy VII Remake. That game is gas, but...
I want to play it so bad. Oh, by the way, before I forget,
But
so last night we were unpacking shit, right? On this.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. Something about you liking an RPG, kind of like Final Fantasy VII.
I'm just saying. Well,
Just put Tifa in the thumbnail, please, if you could. Just throw her in there.
I will say this though: if I were to make a game, it would be amazing. It would be God. It would be life changing. I'm just saying. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry for the delayed episodes recently. If you've seen the ads and all the stuff on Instagram, you know why. But thank you for staying with us. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day, weekend, weekday, whatever you're doing. And we'll see you guys next time.
See ya.
Peace.